welcome to the Realignment Podcast. My name is Sophia, your host, and I'm so grateful that you have decided to tune in today. So this is a different type of episode. As you can see, I'm actually going to be moving on to video episodes because they got requested so much, and now you know the face of the podcast, I guess. But yeah, in today's episode, we're going to be talking about how to romanticize your life for 2026, but overall, how to romanticize your life and what potentially could be stopping you right now from romanticizing your life and just trying to be present and show up for yourself every single day, even when you do not feel like it. Let's get into today's episode. But first, if you haven't already, please give me a follow, a like and a share. It goes such a long way and it is muchly appreciated. And also, if you would like to follow my other social medias, YouTube and TikTok are Sophclaire Fit. And now, because I currently do not have my Instagram as it got suspended, but that's a whole other story, I do have a new Instagram account, and that is called Sophia Molson with an underscore at the end whilst I'm waiting for my account to get back. Anyway, enough of the rambling. Grab a drink, get comfy, and let's get into today's episode. I've been seeing a lot online recently about people romanticizing their life, and they basically show you the highlights, and it's really nice to see, but then I think it's so easy to fall in the trap of like comparing your own life to what other people's highlights are, and you start questioning like, is my life as romanticized as it could be? Like, what steps can I do in order to make my life like a cutesy little film? Because that is how I see it. Like, you are the main character of your life, right? And the sooner you realize that your life is your story, is your book, okay? And I try and look at it as every single day is like a new page. What are you going to do in that day which will fill up your page? So for example, you've got different chapters, like each chapter could be a different year of your life or a different month of your life, depending on how long you want your book to be, how interesting you want your book to be. And when you start thinking about life like that and just really trying to make the most of it, like genuinely, I found it's made such a huge difference just in like my mental well-being, and it even starts healing your inner child. But something that isn't spoken about is when you might not be in a good place mentally or physically, financially, you want to do these things with your life, right? You want to romanticize it, but nobody actually tells you how to get there or the little steps that you can do, things that don't even cost money, that will just improve your mental well-being on a day-to-day basis. And that is why I wanted to talk about this today, because I feel like I've been in this position myself, you know, when my life, say, hasn't been at the best point, but when you can still find small things to make you happy, you can get such a good sense of entitlement just through yourself, and you start realizing that actually all these external things in the world will not bring you happiness unless you are truly happy within yourself and like your core values and your morals and just how you feel as a person. So that was like a big thing that I've realized. So first of all, let me just say, romanticizing your life doesn't mean pretending that everything is picture perfect when it is not. If you feel like your life is falling apart, ride through it, okay? Now, some people might disagree with this, but you have to feel the emotions that you are going through in order to recover from them. Because if you constantly push every single emotion away from how you're feeling in that moment, then you're never truly going to be able to ride through it and recover from it. For example, if you're somebody who's just gone through a breakup, right? We've all been there. You just don't even want to think about it because you feel too sad, and you're like, I'm going to go distract myself. Whether you go out partying, whether you go and meet somebody else, whether you do whatever it is, go to the gym, you just block out every single thought. It seems good in the moment, and while yeah, it's good for a temporary fix, it will soon start catching up with you, and this applies to every single thing in your life. So you have to ride through the emotions. Don't always pretend that everything is fine. It's good to be positive, and it's really good to have a positive outlook on life, but feel it. Feel the emotions you're going through, because I promise you that is going to help you become 10 times more present in the moment and start feeling gratitude 10 times more. And I've also been thinking about a lot of different things recently, and what could be potential factors that are causing people not to feel joy, because I've been there myself, perhaps even the last month or so. And it wasn't until I took a step back and I actually acknowledged where I was in my life, and I was like, okay, why don't I feel as happy as I could right now? What am I doing? And something huge which I realized was every morning I would wake up in a huge rush. I'd be like, I've got 1,000,001 things to do. So before I've even got out of bed, my brain is all scrambled, my mind is elsewhere, and I'm not even in that moment because I'm already thinking about the 100 million things that I need to get done on this day. Or I'm thinking about things that happened yesterday. I'm not actually realizing that at that precise second, I'm here, I'm alive, I'm living. So that was a huge thing. And ever since I've started slowing down my mornings, whether that means not scrolling on my phone for like the first few hours before I wake up, making sure I drink water before I drink coffee, all of these small things that you start doing will genuinely slow everything down in your life and just make you feel so much better. And the slower you start living your life, the more grateful you become and the more present you become, because you realize that you exist in this precise moment, and this exact moment is never going to happen again. So you have to be here to live through it. You have to enjoy it. You have to try and seek as much happiness as you can in this precise moment, on this precise day, because you don't know when things are going to change. And I also feel like a lot of us are just like always waiting for life to start. You don't have to wait for anything to start. Start being happy now. Start doing things which make you happy right now. Stop saying, I'm going to be happy when I hit this amount of followers. I'm going to be happy when I earn this amount of money. I'm going to be happy when I do this or go to this place. If you're constantly waiting, listen to me for a sec, please. If you're constantly waiting for the right time to be happy, you will never be happy. I hope you do realise that. You will never ever find happiness, because happiness can come in so many different forms. But if you're constantly waiting for something else to arrive, then it's never going to happen. And before you know it, you're going to be on your deathbed, laying there, reflecting on your life and being like, okay, yeah, things maybe made me happy, but I was always waiting for something. Oh, I'm going to be happy when I hit this age, or when I do this, when I hit this milestone. Why can't you be happy now? Go and do things that make you happy. Go and push yourself. Go outside of your comfort zone. For example, a few things which will make you feel happier, which will help you romanticize your life too, is just enjoy it. Like, go on a walk and not wear headphones. You don't have to be so disconnected from the world all the time. Go out, hear the sounds of nature. Instantly, you're going to feel 10 times more present. Light a candle. Think about something like a walk as like a little side quest. You're on a mission. It's not just a boring walk. Oh, I have to get my steps in. Rewrite it. Change your way of thinking and be like, actually, this is like a fun little side quest. I'm on a mission. And if you do want to put music, put like some really cool, funny music and just make your life like a little movie. Like, for example, yesterday, I went on a walk. I had to walk like 30 minutes and it was so much fun because I was listening to such fun songs. I was just dancing round in the road, and I sent a video to my friend and I was like, this is legit proof that nobody cares what you're doing. Like, the whole motorway was just filled up with cars and I'm there just dancing at the side of the road, like living in a dream world. But guess what? That made me happy, and I realized like things like this literally heal my inner child. Dance when you want to dance. If you want to move your body because you hear a good song, just do it. Who cares what other people think? Literally, do not worry about what other people's opinions are of you. Like, for example, every morning, right, to slow myself down, I will not go on my phone. I will drink water before I have coffee. I will do my stretching. I will just get myself ready and not even look at social media or what other people are doing on my phone. Like, I won't even pick my phone up then to go on Spotify, and I connect it to my TV and I put music on, right? And before you know it, it's not even 10 a.m. yet. And I'm there, I'm just dancing, spinning around, absolutely loving my life. I'm like, this is so much fun. Like, this is what life is about. And this is what I did last Saturday night. What night was it? I think it was Christmas night. Yeah, it must have been Christmas night, right? And I was there and I was just chilling out, and I went out for dinner with my friend. I came back and I put on, like, I've got this satin robe, so irrelevant, but it's these small details. Again, romanticising your life. And I was here and I had my glass of water in a wine glass because I don't drink alcohol. And I'm there just spinning around listening to music at like 1 a.m. Like, wow, this is so much fun because I'm literally just romanticising my life and doing all of these small things which make me feel so fulfilled, which someone else might look at me and be like, oh, she's crazy. But I'm like, I don't care. I just feel so happy, So doing all of these things, take all of these things as an example that make you happy. And also you can start thinking about doing hobbies, doing things that you enjoy, whether that is drawing, writing, painting, learning an instrument, learning a language, exercising, whatever it might be, even if it is things from your childhood that you miss. You can still do it. Go and play with Lego if you want. Again, romanticizing it and doing all of these things which will make you happy will bring out your inner child, and it will heal parts of you that you didn't even realize needed to be healed. And it makes such a huge difference. So just start doing the things that you love, and just take this as a sign to just go and do it, and just literally not care what other people think about you, because your life is too short and you are too precious. Make the most of it. Go and be silly. Go and have fun. Spend your evenings doing a face mask and sitting, listening to music or writing, and start journaling about your day in every single fine detail, and write everything like a story, like a poem. That's something else which I love doing. I love writing and journaling. And when I describe things, I use so many adjectives and just describe everything in such important detail. Sometimes it even turns into poetry. And I don't even realize that I'm doing it half the time, because it just starts flowing so naturally. And I'm like, oh, okay, these English lessons, I guess, paid off. Like from when I was at school. So yeah, but this is my point. Just do all of these small things because they're just fun. Like, you might not find them fun at first. You don't want them to be boring though. Like, you do not want it to have to feel like a routine. That is the thing. And that is like the big misconception I find that people have, is they do these things, but they like regiment them so much that they're like, oh, they're routine and they're structure. I have to do them. Not like, oh, I get to do them. You have to rephrase how you think and what you say about it, because if you do start getting too regimented with it, then chances are it's not going to be enjoyable, and you're going to lose that whole element of being present and romanticizing it, because it's just going to feel like a chore, and it's just going to bore you. So just try and enjoy things as much as you can. And at the end of the day, just realize life isn't that deep. Life is an experience. We're all experiencing this earth for the first time. Some of us older than others, but at the end of the day, life is what you make it, and it is your outlook on life. Instead of saying, I have to do this, change it. I get to do this. Oh, I have to get out of bed. No, you get to get out of bed. Do you know how lucky you are that you have legs that you are able to just wake up and stand up if you want? You get to feel the breeze on your skin. You get to enjoy life. You are a living, conscious being, and you have a soul, and you're so lucky to experience this human form. So make the most of it. Do yourself proud, especially in 2026. Make sure you put that effort in order to help you to get to where you want to be, because you will look back in a year's time, because time goes so fast and you have time, and it is up to you on how you decide to use it. But remember, you only get a limited amount of time on this earth, so literally do what you can, but slow down at the same time, and just enjoy the process. It really is not that deep. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Realignment Podcast. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, you can follow me on all socials. I will also link them in the description down below. I also do offer one-to-one coaching. I currently am offering 1 month free, as it is 1 year anniversary of my business being launched, when you sign up for 3 months plan. So you only end up paying for 2 months. So yeah, I'll also leave a link to my coaching in the description down below. But as I say, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I will catch you in the next one. Make sure you stay aligned and romanticize your life. See ya.